Well, it's 36 degrees out here in Ohio, and I guess a good question to ask me is, why am I going outside in a rain and snow mixture with a brand new camera? And you know what? I don't have a good answer. So, no, we're going to the bow range today. I needed to get out of the house. Wife took the kid for a play date, so it was her idea. She said, hey, why don't you take that camera and go shoot some content, and here I am. So gonna take a little drive down to the bow range, see. I'd imagine I'm probably gonna be the only one there, which is fine with me, and let's see about not ruining this expensive camera. So we'll see you there. Well, welcome to the bow range. It's been, oh man, it's been a while. I couldn't give you the exact time frame that it's been since I've leisurely shot my bow. There's been maybe 2 times in the last 2 months that I've been able to pop a shot off just for shits and giggles, but I haven't been able to make it down here to actually enjoy a nice session at the range. Been very busy with family and holidays. Of course, I pick the one day that it's raining in January here in Ohio. I was a little optimistic when I left the house because this rain was snow for a second, and I figured it was getting cold enough and it was just going to continue to transition and stay snow, but it is not the case. It came right back pretty much the moment I pulled out the driveway. So, I don't know. I'll take what I can get though. I'm out of the house. I got my bow with me. Got some C4. Getting fueled up. Definitely need that caffeine. Had my ice bath this morning after a nice 45-minute workout. And I'm feeling pretty good right now. So we're gonna get some shots going and see what it feels like. Well, we'll see. So I'm gonna be going for 50 yards right off the bat. Man, it is soggy. I'm standing in water right now. So this is cool. Good thing my boots are advertised as waterproof. I've walked through streams in them, so. Alright, go straight for 50. See if we still got it. It looked good. Oh, it sounded good. Hit the target. Looks like I'm hitting low. Might just be me though. Shooting consistently low. I've got a pretty nice 3-arrow group down there that's, I don't know, maybe an inch apart in a perfect triangle. It's a little lower. Alright, last one, then we'll go take a look at it. And that 50. Huh. Well, let's bump this down to maybe 55 then, because it looks like that's about where I'm hitting for my T. So, I don't know. String probably settled. Probably need to crank my poundage up a bit. I just need to get a new bow. It's not what my wife thinks though, which I don't blame her. Yep. So it's a 5-yard difference. Well, my pin would be at 50. I had to set it to 55, and now I'm hitting my mark. So it's not terrible, but we're gonna get that dialed in before tack. Still hitting a little low, so we're gonna try 60. Honestly, we'll crank it down to 60 and see. That's a 10-yard difference. That's, I don't know. Definitely need to get this figured out before we head to Pennsylvania, which we will, but we got time. There, shot high, so I'm guessing 58 is what I have it set to. We'll go 58. If it wasn't 34 degrees, I'd be sitting here fine-tuning my bow and making sure it's actually doing what it's supposed to. But it's cold. I don't want to be fidgeting. My hand's already cold enough as it is. I know, wah, wah, wah. Whiner. But that's better. Yeah, I can't go to tack this year shooting like a fool. We'll get this buttoned up and my eye was doing a weird thing there. Like, it wasn't focusing on the pin, and I was seeing two pins. One above the actual pin. That was weird. Must be my age catching up to me. I'm getting old. You know, it's amazing. I've noticed 2 days of doing these cold plunges at home, and normally the cold, cold doesn't bother me that much. I like snowboarding, I like winter sports. So like being out in it's not bad, but doing a cold plunge this morning and then coming out here after the fact, my body stayed relatively cooler. It's like before I left I felt like it was still trying to heat up, and that was 4 hours of me hanging out at home. But this is like nothing. I'm comfortable. Other than my hands getting a little red, but not too bad. I haven't shot in so long. I feel like my posture and everything is just slightly off. It's because I'm standing in water. Excuses. It's because I'm complacent and haven't shot. It's gonna be one of those days. We all have them. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna shoot 20 yards just to end off for the day. This is a short little trip out here, but I do have a family, you know. No, my wife's gonna be back with the kid in a little bit, and I value my time with them. No, as anyone should with their family, but this is just a nice little refresher, and it goes to show you that with anything, honestly, not just archery, but with anything, you get too complacent, or if you just take a break from it for a while and you come back to it, don't expect yourself to be as good as you were those many weeks ago, months ago that you were doing it. You know, I was pretty confident. I was like, oh yeah, I used to shoot my bow every day, and I'm gonna get back to that. But I'm definitely noticing a difference in my form, in my confidence. It's not there. It's not what it was. But we'll get back to it. We got plenty of time. See, I took a break from this for a bit. I shot 2 doe down in West Virginia, and that was pretty much the extent of my hunting this year. Like I hunted Ohio a little bit, you know, not as much as I normally do. With us having this new property down south, I was laser focused on that. I wanted to get 2 deer, or as many deer, off of our own property as I could, which I succeeded. I got 2 of them. Awesome. Filled the freezer, which is great, and which is all that matters to me. And now I'm in that like state of mind where I'm okay with letting go of deer season for the 2023-2024 season. Like, I am amped for 3D and getting out on days like, well, I guess not days like this, but getting out, you know, in the warmer months and spring and summer, and coming to the archery range, you know, and doing recreational archery. Now, if I have an opportunity, yeah, I'll probably go. I want to at least go one more time before Ohio season closes here in February. I've got a couple weeks left, two weeks I think. So yeah, if I see an opportunity, I'll definitely take it. But like, I'm not super butthurt about not getting a buck this year. You know, that's as awesome as that would be. I know that's what a lot of people look forward to. That's the only reason they hunt, is to hunt bucks. For me, I got the meat in the freezer now. I can kind of just sit back and relax, and I can start planning for this upcoming season, especially with the property down south. I can start thinking about what kind of crops I want to put in, what kind of habitat do I want to create, and like, what can my wife and I do to better this property for these animals to make them want to come back more and more. So that's my focus right now. That, and getting into spring turkey, getting into some foraging, some shed hunting. Don't have to sit in a stand to go find some antlers, you know. Not that I love sitting in a stand, but you know what I'm trying to say. You get it. But no, I'm super pumped about 3D and getting to go to TAC again. Like, the guys and I are all getting ready for registration day here in February. I'm going to try to go for 2 days, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be a big year for this channel, for my Instagram page. You know, like, I'm trying to bring you guys some more diverse content, and I got kind of sucked into the same archery content over and over again, which I like doing. I love doing archery content, and I could record videos of me shooting my bow every day and I'd be absolutely happy. Like, I love the editing. I love putting it all together and seeing the end result, and then seeing how you guys like it. So but I want to bring a more diverse type of content to you guys. I want to do the foraging, and with the new house and property down south, you know, doing renovations and bringing you guys along for that. There's a whole lot that I've got planned and that I would like to do. So we'll see how this year goes. Pretty optimistic, and there's a surprise coming. Hopefully, if all works well, I'm gonna be having a little surprise. Hopefully, middle of the year, maybe summer. I'm gonna shoot for summer. Definitely trying to get it before everyone's whitetail and elk seasons all start up again. So keep an eye out. Let's get these last few shots at 20, and then we'll call it a day. Shot low. Yeah, this thing definitely needs adjusted big time. Bullseye! I like shooting 20 yards too. I mean, I love shooting long distance, but this year, both deer that I killed were 20 yards. That was, I think, one was 15, the other one was 20 right on the dot. So I still shoot and train for shooting long distance, but at least with this, I don't have to walk far. Shoot and grab and get right back to it. And it's good. You know, I like shooting close range the way I can focus on form, and I'm not sitting here pressuring myself to hit a target that's 50 yards away, that's the size of a dime. I'm shooting at something the size of a golf ball at 20 yards. So here comes the snow again. Still shooting a little low, but it's in the dot. Last arrow of the day. Let's send one down to 40. Set it to 45. In the money. All right. Don't run with arrows, kids. Well, that was a good day at the range. Nice, short, sweet. Figured out some things that need adjusted and tweaked on the bow. So I just gotta get all that figured out. I'm going to be doing another arrow build for TAC specifically and for 3D season. So if you guys have any suggestions on what type of shaft I should use, let me know. Shoot me a DM, put it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys like. I think I'm shooting a 300 spine. So I'd like to stick to 300. That's my go-to. 300 spine, 100 grain tips. I just picked up some really cool vinyl yesterday that's going to be going on these, and I'm going back and forth between whether I want to do like traditional fletching or the 4-fletch zingers. I've been using the 3-fletch zingers all season long, shooting them. I think I finished off 3D season with them this past year. Loved them. Harvested both my deer with them down in West Virginia and have no complaints. The only complaint I have is user error. It's nothing against the Fletches or the company. It was me figuring out how to put them on the shaft, trying to get them stretched over and pushed down. That was a challenge. But thanks to the internet, I learned of the soapy water trick, and I spent 45 minutes, not kidding you, just getting frustrated trying to put these things on. Got soapy water and I was done in 5 minutes with all of them. So I think we're gonna go with the 4 Fletch this year. I love how durable they are. It's awesome. Get a cool arrow build for tack, and then those will probably end up transitioning to my hunting arrows like I did this past year. So, but thank you guys for coming along. I'm going to get home. I'm probably going to go and drive around and see if I can find some deer that are out in this miserable weather. Maybe look for some roadside sheds. It's getting to that time of the year, and they've been dropping early supposedly. So we're gonna go do that, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.